3 stocks to 1.
It was fun.
Were you worried?
I just wanted to play.
Just wanted to play. This man, he's pulling the ESPN. Yeah, we just went out there. We just had to game. You know, we just gamed a little harder, and then you know, it is what it is. And you know, and now now I'm done commenting. He's unflappable. He knows he has more tournament to go through. I respect it.
I just want to play. I mean, I'm not like super serious gaming today.
It's not even.
I just wanted to play Mewtwo for 3 hours and then go home. But
oh, I see. You got a Mewtwo?
No.
No?
It's not any good.
But it's coming up.
Whatever. Just trying to play.
What do you enjoy about Mewtwo?
It feels so fun to outplay people as Mewtwo.
Yeah.
He's so awkward and weird.
That's definitely true. You know, Mewtwo. When I was a kid, I used to play Roy, and my best friend, who had Melee and I did not. I would go to his house every day. He played Mewtwo, and he would just body me.
Yeah.
And it was a feeling. And, you know, when he's teleporting on you, when he's moving around, oh my God, it's another feeling.
All right.
We're into it.
So Falco Samus is really bad for Samus.
Yeah?
The reason this is because Falco can use laser and interrupt Samus's ground movement, which is like her best source of movement.
Yeah, that laser is truly a nightmare.
Awe-inspiring. I didn't like that stool at all. I couldn't figure out how to sit on it. Like, I was practically standing up.
Yeah. Well, no, one of my opponents was like, yo, do you mind if we just like move this stool and get another chair? I absolutely can't play on the stool. So that's 2 people I've heard now saying that the stools are suboptimal.
Was he my build? Was he my height?
Right. It's true. Very, very build and height dependent.
Because if you're built like me, then you can't find your footing.
How would you describe your build?
I don't know, short and stocky. I'm not short, but I'm not tall. I am kind of large in many places, but I'm not fat.
Okay. All right. So it's not about the girth, but the overall size is
anyway. Rom is destroying
significant. Right. All right. Yeah. So far, I haven't seen too much of note, just because I haven't really been watching. I've just been talking with my good friend Blarg here, who I just met. That being said, Rom looking very strong. What are you seeing, Blarg?
What am I what?
What are you seeing?
I'm seeing the thing I talked about, where Falco shoots a laser and Samus doesn't really have any good options. Like, there are some. They're not great.
You don't think Power Shield is Power Shield too inconsistent?
Power Shield's a meme because it doesn't win you, like, it isn't like a real answer where it doesn't really win you advantage. Like,
right.
In order to get advantage off power shielding, you have to assume you're going to power shield and then just like approach instantly, which is super high risk if you miss.
Right.
You're just going to be doing buttons that don't do anything.
So Power Shield is kind of similar to Take Laser. It's a bit of a stalemate.
I mean, it wins like percent. It prevents camping.
Right.
So, like, if you watch H-Box versus Laser Campy Fox, he just chills out, and like that's where power shielding is like useful. If you're not so sure you're gonna get it, but you have to execute it confidently.
Right. Yeah. It's confidence.
And seeing that it's a frame perfect trick, that's very hard.
Yeah. 2 frames for most characters, I believe, on Power Shield. I know some people have more if they're crouching. I think Mark gets a 5-frame power shield while crouching or something. Yeah. But yeah, it's not easy counterplay.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, I don't know what you do. Shit, Rom's looking unstoppable.
So NorCal as a unit was not happy when Rom did not get on top 100.
Oh yeah, that's true. Top 100 was just recently released. I think we're up to 30
coming out with it
now.
as we speak. Yeah, we're down to the 30s.
Yeah.
Rom wasn't on it, and people weren't happy about it. But locals don't count for top 100.
Right.
And so I was like, okay. I mean, he like beat not very many people at like actual nationals.
Yeah. So you think Rom has to go to more majors, make a bit of a national showing in order to break through to that level?
Yeah. I mean, he's certainly skilled enough to do it. It's just it's just a matter of like showing up and showing out.
How long has Rom been playing?
I don't know. I don't know.
Don't know?
People always ask when there's like a good local player. It's like, oh, how long have you been playing?
Right. Could be 10 years, could be 20 years,
Right.
could be 5 years.
I mean, people want to see if they're
Right.
just like if they're behind, so to speak, right? Like when I used to ask people how long you've been playing, as like an ego padding thing, where it's like, okay, I've only been playing for like 2 years. At that time, that was
Right.
so like I got owned by this guy, but he's been playing since I was like in middle school, so whatever. You know, like I think it's a silly question.
Yeah, it's true. Also, it doesn't tell you the quality of practice. for
Right. It
example.
doesn't tell you how many hours there are really. It doesn't tell you, you know, like maybe they have some advantages that you don't, right?
Right.
Like talent exists in esports, and you know, it's just some people react better. Some people see patterns better.
It's true. This is true, and that's what separates the players ultimately. You know, it's
Yeah,
about
people are
it's about
hesitant-
sorting people hierarchically according to skill.
People are
approximately.
hesitant to acknowledge it. I feel like they're hesitant to acknowledge talent in esports because there's more people that are sad playing esports. I think is the thing. Like there's more people in video games. There's people just kind of sitting in their room feeling like, I don't have anything to aspire to. But what if I was good at games?
Right.
Whereas like in sports, like if you play sports, you probably know people from playing sports, and so like I would say it's probably easier to just be like, oh yeah, this guy's more talented than me, whatever.
Yeah, and there's also the more of the physical question about like somebody's build in basketball. Nobody's gonna get mad as a 5'8" dude not making it in basketball, but in Melee, everybody's approximately got the same set of hands, give or take, box controller versus regular controller. So it's definitely easier to get in your head, be like, I should be
Yeah.
better, I should be more
Right,
talented.
but even so, like I'm saying, you don't necessarily have the same set of neurons as the other guy. You know, maybe they're, like I said, they can be better at reaction or pattern recognition.
Maybe they hold it together under nerves.
Yeah.
Right? Maybe they didn't have as much childhood trauma. Who knows?
No. They had more.
right, more.
That's why people get good at things.
Mango says you have to be a little bit depressed if you want to play Melee.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay, we're sneaking through. We've got 2 stocks on the board. We're talking about the match now. Pleasure, Big Yosh. Big Yosh is out of here.
From the stock.
Okay. All right.
Gulu smiling
Okay.
about something.
Ooh, a back air there would have been really nice. It's just getting tougher and tougher to piece together. Samus, notably, and not a very good character without the lead. Definitely profits from the lead, and Rom's just looking ready to put it on.
He's never going to suicide dare there. Samus has too many mix-ups. Very rare for Samus to be in a spot where it's like, yes, I can suicide dare here.
Right.
It's not like too risky.
Yeah. Yeah, but Rom probably just going to play it nice and safe here.
Yeah.
Back
we
airs.
took a step in time. Back air.
And
That was one that would have
Oh,
been
wow.
funny, but I don't know if it would have been good. Like when he's just sitting there with the tether and to just dare, just be like, boom,
right.
and see if they dodge it.
That tether, very snaky. Okay. I'd love to see Gulu get on the board here. Definitely has the talent to make it work.
Goes back.
But, and there it is, just as I'm saying it. Wow.
Behold,
But, you know, does
the
that
forbidden technique.
does that net you a stock?
No.
No, it does not. That being said,
Oh.
looks sick as fuck, and if it helps you get in the flow,
There's pizza. I'm going to go check. Like, my friends got pizza. I'm going to check to see if they
Oh,
got me any pizza.
go for it. See you later, Blark. No, if somebody was offering me pizza, if it's between pizza and Melee commentary, I don't know which one I'm going to take, you know. It's a tough one. All right. Here we go. Another rinse and repeat edge guard. Samus difficult to edge guard. Okay, and yeah, sneaky up B. Very sneaky. That's a get off me options coming here. It's just very hard to get it started. I would have loved to see Nair there, but what the fuck do I know? All right. Yeah. Beautiful laser F smash calling out, hanging near ledge. Trying to play avoidant. Man, a clean 25% there. Wow. And okay, the grab, yeah, calling out the holding shield. It'll be interesting to see how much shield Rom is willing to play. Oh. Gets clipped by that missile. even though I get the sense that Gulu is speeding up and trying to turn up the pace while on stage. You know, Samus is a notably slow character. I get the sense that Gulu's going for these nutty follow-ups, kind of trying to keep things competitive. That might actually be what he needs. Yep, there's the up B. Oh my God! I do not know how Gulu made it back there. Yeah, charge shot read missing, you know, and I'm just gonna work his way in and find the F smash. Okay, both players looking at each other in shield. Rom's the one striking. You know, when I'm watching Rom, one thing I'm seeing is I'm seeing a lot of decisions being made very, very fast. I recently watched a Young Traplord video. Young Traplord, of course, the Falco, has a theory about the game. It says it's not so much about the quality of decision early on. It's about the quantity. Keep your pace very high. Keep your opponent overwhelmed, and just avoid the bad decisions. And I'm not seeing very many bad decisions coming from Rom here. Of course, it's hard to say if Gulu's making bad decisions. You know, at a certain point, you're just getting comboed, and it's hard to know what to do, and SD doesn't really help. But I'm definitely seeing Rom play very, very strong, very confident. It's looking like another 3-0. Azusa was apparently the favorite to take this, but in Azusa's absence, Blarg says Rom's the guy to beat. Okay, it's doable. I'm just kidding. That was cap, folks. This is not doable. This is super over. And the question is whether it's an up air or a down air or a forward smash. What's it going to be? All right, back air it is. Good stuff.